is poppin'? This is your girl Tiara BriAnn, and don't you forget it, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome. Okay, yeah, I don't know why that just played in my head right now. Today we are discussing, I want to say it is 5, let me make sure, 5 reminders to take with us into 2021. Now, how I came up with these reminders are just different realizations that I had throughout 2020 that I feel like are so vitally important for me to continue to carry into 2021. All right. Before I start, I will say, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, click the subscribe button and hit the bell to be updated when I post my next video. So become a fly girl and fly guy today. And the reason why I call my subbies fly girl and fly guys, because we vibe high, and that's just on period. Okay, so let's get right into it. First and foremost, oof, I lost everything that I had. Okay, so first and foremost, going into 2021, I am strongly going to say to trust in yourself. And when I say trust in yourself, I mean rising above any self-sabotage that you may have, any limiting beliefs that you set upon yourself, okay? And really trusting yourself when it comes to the decisions that you're making, and knowing that that decision is what's best for you and only you, and not, you know, going back and forth about it, not going back and forth with how you feel or anything as far as like maybe even your intuition or like your gut feeling, right? So trusting yourself with what you know, and sometimes what you know might be logically, it might be that you've learned that, or even it might be wisdom or intuition based. You just know. You don't know how you know it, but you know, right? It might be your gut feeling, or it might be that wisdom hidden, okay? So trusting yourself completely all the way in 2021, and doing that too, you know, because with trusting yourself lies doubt, it lies fear, again, it lies any limiting belief or self-sabotaging behavior. So affirming yourself through written affirmations will definitely help you with trusting yourself, okay? Number 2, we are going to talk about being clear on what you want, okay? So that means focusing on your wants and not focusing on what you don't want, because what we do know is that what we constantly think about and remind ourselves about is what we attract, right? When you constantly put an energy on something, that's exactly what you're going to see manifest into your life, okay? So we definitely want to be clear about the things we want, and really trying to understand, hey, we might not even know what exactly that we want, right? So let's try understanding. And one thing that I appreciated with 2020 is that we had this pandemic that had us be in the crib, okay? We couldn't go nowhere. We really had to sit with ourselves, right? We couldn't run out and about. We couldn't really go out with our homegirls or our homeboys, or really be distracted by the outside world. It gave us that opportunity, even with work. I mean, I know some people, including myself, were not able to go to work, which can be looked at as a blessing and a curse possibly, right? At first I was a bit concerned, but then I was able to really have that moment with myself, to be able to relax and be able to really get clear on what is it that I want in this life. What is it that I'm truly yearning for? One thing that I realized is that I want freedom, and I want authenticity. I want to be able to be myself and express myself and be me, and have the freedom to do whatever it is that I want, okay? So being clear on what you want, and realizing that sometimes what you want, it might change throughout life, because we're constantly evolving, we're growing, okay? We're maturing, right? That might change. But understand what you want in this life right now, in this moment, right? Journaling really helped me understand. Sitting with myself really helped me understand what it is that I, you know, what it is that I truly want, being able to write it out, being able to see it. That's how my brain processes stuff. I need to see it sometimes, okay? I gotta write it out and really dissect and really understand. That's probably my Mercury and Taurus. But like that, you know, that's just me, okay? So journaling is a great way to really write it down on pen and paper, okay? So being clear on what you want is number 2. Number 3 is sticking to your boundaries, okay? And if you don't have any boundaries, you better create some, all right? What I appreciated for 2020 that I'm sure going to carry into 2021 is not allowing my energy to be easily accessible to people, okay? And I say this to say, like, I am very, you know, I am very aware of who I am and as a person and the energy that I hold. And, you know, I am a beaming light. I am a golden child. But, you know, as soon as somebody called my phone, I would pick up. As soon as somebody needed me to be there for them, I would be there. As soon as somebody needed advice, I would go to that person. Like, I was just absorbing. And like, yo, boundaries was huge for me. Now I'm able to just observe. Like, I'm not taking everything in, but being able to create those boundaries. And it's so funny because people are like, yo, T, like, you really been to yourself. Like, you haven't been hitting nobody up. You haven't been doing this, that, and the third. Because I needed this moment to really, to see, like, yo, I gotta chill on it a bit. And not saying that, like, I'm about to go off the grid, but, like, it's really important to create those boundaries and also to have those discipline in those boundaries. And not even having boundaries with other people, but having that boundary with yourself, right? When you have boundaries, you're basically setting the standard of how you want your life to go, of how you want other people to treat you, and you're showing, you know, how people should treat you, basically. Okay? So when you are sticking to those boundaries, you're disciplined, and, you know, you're basically understanding. Again, being clear on what you want kind of goes into your boundaries too. It all falls in line. If you hear, you hear, but it definitely all falls in line. But not only do you have boundaries with other people, you should be able to have those boundaries with yourself, and knowing, okay, if you know that you need to study for something, or for instance, I need to edit a video, but somebody calls me and like, yo, like, let's link, let's go out. They don't know that I got to edit that video. So this is that boundary with myself, and knowing what I need to do, that I can't go out right now. I need to focus on what's important and what I know that I need to get done. Okay. The next thing, the 4th thing that I will definitely say is surrendering to spirit, surrendering to God, surrendering to the Most High, to that higher power. Okay. And when I say to surrender to it, because oftentimes we have to go through, we're human, you know, we're spirits living in a physical body, right? And we have to change, like, we have to evolve, we have to grow. And in order to do that, you really have to surrender to spirit, accepting where you are in this life, in the place that you're in. Okay. Embrace all of the change that God is trying to bring you. Embrace it. Okay. And accept the places that you're going. Sometimes we know, like, we're kind of scared of, like, our full potential sometimes. And I say this, I mean, I'm saying this, but this is for me with myself. What I'm sharing with y'all are things that I experience, my self-realizations, that it might be helpful to you all, okay? When you're surrendering to spirit, to ask for assistance. Ask and you shall receive it. Be patient, you know, be patient in receiving that, you know what I'm saying? Be patient in what's to come. Right? And having the attitude of gratitude all day, every day, waking up, being just say, give thanks, right? Give thanks. Always give thanks, no matter what situation you're in, no matter where you are in life. There is a lesson in everything. There is a blessing in everything. And that's how I see it. Okay? Because some things just have to happen in order for you to get to the next level, in order for you to shed that skin, in order for you to rise, like, and to truly blossom in your full form. You got to surrender to spirit. And also you got to talk to spirit daily, every single day. Okay, have conversations. It don't matter where they're. I don't personally think there's a proper way in which you should talk to spirit, in which you should talk to God, the universe, whomever. I don't think that there's any type of way. Just do it and talk as if you're talking to a friend. Wake up in the morning and give thanks. That's what I do. I say my praise and I give thanks all day. Okay, I give thanks all day. And last but not least, number 5, self-care should be a top priority in 2021, and that's on period. In 2020, I experienced so much self-care that it was just great. And self-care could be anything, okay? What self-care means is you're basically catering to yourself and your needs and what you want. You know, you are actually paying attention to that. So, you know, when you cater to everybody else's needs, but then by the time you got to cater to yourself, you just don't even have the energy to do it and you're depleted. That's what I mean. Self-care is number 1 on the list. You are the number 1 top priority in 2021, okay? You're setting aside time every day to love on yourself. You are setting aside time every day to love on yourself. It's so important. You can't give to other people to your fullest. You can't extend yourself to the collective if you're not doing that for yourself. If you're not doing the work for yourself, you can't really possibly do it for others. It's gonna have that lasting impact. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing that for yourself is so important, and just being mindful of how your mind and your body is feeling and catering to that. You know, being mindful of how you feel and really catering. Like, pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to how you talk, you know, how you speak, or the thoughts in your mind, or how your body is feeling, or how your energy is. Like, pay attention to that. It's definitely important. And when you are showing love to yourself, you know, that can come in affirmations. That can come with you taking a nice hot shower, you know, affirming again in the shower, because that is also just a nice way to cleanse. You know, reading, journaling, cooking for yourself a nice meal, candles, having a clean room, dancing. These are all forms of showing yourself some love every single day. So whatever, I feel like whatever you find enjoyment in, whatever, you know, sets your heart on fire, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel alive, and it's just like, oh wow, like I'm here. Like, whatever it is, it could be something big, it can be something small, but it's important and it's vital to your growth. It's vital to your mental health. It's vital to your physical health. So just love on yourself, okay? And that is all that I have to share with y'all. Thank you all for watching my 5 realizations, or just 5 reminders that we need to carry with us in 2021. And that is trusting yourself, that is being clear on what you want, that is sticking to your boundaries, that is surrendering to spirit, and that is self-care / self-love is your top priority. Period. Okay, period. Go ahead and subscribe. Become a fly girl and fly guy today. Hit that button, hit the bell so you're updated when I post my latest video. And you guys can follow me on my social media. All of that information will be in my description box. I love y'all. I like y'all. And I'm sending so much love and so much peace and just all the feel goods to you all. And I wish everybody a happy, blessed, prosperous new year. Okay, peace.